Hello friends at home. In this video, I'll be doing today's math lesson with you. Your friends here in the classroom are getting their books out and open. We are beginning on page 441 today. So please make sure when you open your books, you should see green at the top, 11-9. It says problem solving. And the page number at the bottom is 441. 441. That's 4 hundreds, 4 tens, and 1 1. Yes. Hurry up. All right, so looking at today's lesson, it is the problem-solving lesson. The problem-solving lesson is always the lesson where they go through and give us different word problems or scenarios that we have to use the strategies we've learned in the chapter to apply them in order to solve the equations. So I will be doing some of the solving right here with you in the book. I'll be doing some of it here on my whiteboard. As long as you follow along, I think you'll do fine. And then you'll have a page you'll take home for homework tonight so that you can practice those skills at home to make sure that they're still there in your brain. Because tomorrow we'll be doing a review and then we'll be taking our test on Friday. Okay? So right now, let's look at the sample that they have here, figure out what they did, and then we'll go through and complete the practice problems, okay? So this one says, Jane is making bracelets. Okay. She has 18 purple beads. So would you take your pencil right now and circle 18? That's an important number. She has 18 purple beads, okay? She has 6 pink beads. So circle 6 pink beads. The question that we have to find out, the answer we're looking for is, how many beads does she have in all? So it says you can use this bar model to help. Remember the part, whole addition? That doesn't go away just because the numbers get bigger. So the first part is our purple beads, 18. The second part is our pink beads, 6. So we're trying to figure out if I put 18 and 6 together, how many would I have in all? So they've stacked up their problems here, and they've thought about what is 18 plus 6. So to solve that, they have it done here, but I'm going to work it out for you on the whiteboard. You do not have to write this down. I just want to see you looking at the board so I know you're following along. So they have 18 purple beads plus 6 pink beads. Now, do you notice that I made sure, since 18 is 1 10 and 8 ones, and 6 is just 6 ones, I made sure that I stacked my ones on top of each other so that I can add my ones together first, and then we'll add our tens together, okay? So, looking at this problem, what is 8 plus 6, Mateo? Eight plus 6, Mateo. So we have
24.
No, it's not 24. 8 plus 6. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's what I want to know. What is 8 plus 6? I know a lot of you have your hands up because you know the answer, but I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in helping Mateo find the answer right now. 14. Now, boys and girls, we know that we can't squeeze 14 in that ones place. But we also know that 14 means, oh, that didn't erase very well. Yuck. 14 means 1 10, so I'll put it up here, and 4 ones. So now I have 8 plus 6 is 14. Now, Sage, could you add up my 2 tens, please? Oh, I kind of just gave her the answer, didn't I? What's 1 10 plus 1 10? Yeah, but 2 tens, right? So 1 plus 1 is 2. So 18 plus 6 equals 24. I'm not sure why that orange marker doesn't like to erase. Look at that. It says it's an Expo dry erase. It's just not a big fan of that eraser, I guess. You don't need to do anything. I got this little Expo eraser cloth that supposedly gets rid of all Expo marks. Oh, yeah, look at that. All right. Note to self, don't use orange on the handy-dandy whiteboard. Now it's like the handy-dandy orange board. There we go. All right. All right, so this says complete the bar model and find the sum. So let's take a look. Isaac, no, put your mask on. You're not leaving. Jake scores 24 points in a game. Would everyone take their pencils right now and circle 24 points? Bill scores 16 points. So would everyone take their pencils right now and circle 16 points? It says, what are the total points scored? So if I'm talking about a total, Emma, I'm looking for all together, okay? So I'm going to be adding up 24 and 16. Those are my two parts. I got 24 here, 16 here. Put them together. So, Emma, they stacked them up, 24 plus 16. I'm picking on Emma because she's really good at these. Emma, I need you to add up my 1. So 4 plus 6, what does that equal? 10. But Emma knows I can't squeeze 10 in the ones place. So I'm going to carry up my 10 to here. So you should all put your 10 there. And then I'll just put a 0 here because we know that a 10 is 1 10 and 0 1. Now, Emma, you're going to add up 1 plus 2 plus 1. And what does that give you? 4. So we have 4 10s and 0 1s. So 24 and 16, when we put them together, all together, everyone, we get 40. So right now you can trace the answer. The total points scored was 40. Emma, you may kiss your brain. I would love for Isaac to do this next one with me. Isaac, it says a store has the same number of soccer balls as tennis balls. Same number. Okay, so circle where it says same so we don't forget that. So there's soccer balls and tennis balls, and they have the same amount. It says there are 19 soccer balls. How many balls are there in all? So Isaac, look up at the board. Okay? If there are 19 soccer balls, Isaac, if there are 19 soccer balls and I have the same amount of tennis balls, how many tennis balls do I have? There's the same amount. I have 19 soccer balls and I have the same amount of tennis balls. So how many tennis balls? Serafina, leave him alone because it's really hard to think when your teacher's calling on you and the pressure's on and then you got a friend whispering in your ear. So just let him think. Isaac, I have 19 soccer balls. I have the same amount of tennis balls. So what's the same amount as 19? Let's think about what I'm asking, Isaac. Okay. Isaac, think. If I have 19 soccer balls and I have the same amount of tennis balls, how many tennis balls do I have?
5.
Ooh, Nelly. I have 19 soccer balls. And you have the same amount of tennis balls. So how many tennis balls do you have? What's the same as 19, Isaac?
19.
Ah, there it is. Everybody say good job, Isaac. All right, now. All right, Blake, enough. Now, Isaac, we got 19 and 19. So let's plug those in. 19 soccer balls, 19 tennis balls. But Noah, we're not done. Because the question says how many balls are there in all. So I know I have 19 soccer balls and I have 19 tennis balls, but I need to know how many I have in all. Mask up, please, Victoria. So now I have to add 19 plus 19. To do that, let's have Austin help us out. Austin, what is 9 plus 9? Okay, so someone yelled the wrong answer, and instead of doing the work yourself, you just repeated what they said. No, 9 plus 9 is not 38. What is 9 plus 9? 18. Good job. Think for yourself, okay? Now, I can't squeeze 18 in here, so I'm going to carry out my 10 and put my 8 in my answer space. And now, what is 1, 1, and 1, Austin? 3. So 19 plus 19, Austin, equals 38. So here, part, my whole is 38. And on the line, I'll put 38. Okay, so let's turn to the next page now. We just finished up that one. If we turn to the top of the next page, we're talking about Joy. It says Joy finds 25 rocks. So would everyone please circle 25? Kara finds 7 rocks. Would everyone circle 7? How many rocks do they find in all? All right, so Mateo, my 2 parts are 25 and 7. Okay? Those are my 2 parts. To line those up, I have to say 25 plus 7 and make sure that your 1s go underneath your 1s. You can think about this as a 0. We don't have to write the 0, but that's what it means. I have 0 10s and 7 1s, right? Mateo, what is 5 plus 7?
5 plus 7 is 12.
12. Excellent. So I can't put 12 in my 1s place. So I'll carry up my 10, and I'll put my 2 1s in the 1s place. And now, Mateo, what is 1 plus 2? 3. And I have a 0 there, so it's 1 plus 2 is 32. So 25 and 7, those 2 parts, the whole is 32. So they find 32 rocks in all. All right. Kind of sounds like your mom's name a little bit. Your mom's name is Lola, and this is Layla, so I'll let you do this one, Victoria. It says Layla gives 17 flowers to Ellen. Everyone circle 17 flowers. And while we're at it, since we circled 17, let's put 17 in here because we know that's one of our parts. It says she has 24 flowers left. Circle 24 and put 24 in your other part. Now the question says, how many flowers did Layla have to start? So she has 24 left. She gave away 17. So how many is that all together? So we're going to add 17 plus 24. So Victoria, what is 7 plus 4?
7 plus 4 is...
Landon, sit down, please.
11?
11. But I can't squeeze 11 in the 1s place. So 11 is 1 10 and 1 1. So I'll carry up my 10 and I'll put my 1 in my 1s place. Now, Victoria, what is 1 plus 1 plus 2? 4. So I have 4 10s and 1 1. So 17 and 24 are the parts, and the whole is 41. So how many flowers did Layla start with, Victoria? 41. Good job. Let's see. Connor, my Connor, sweet Connor. Mason plays the violin for 35 minutes. Everyone circle 35 minutes and plug 35 into your first part. Later, he plays for 25 minutes. Everyone circle 25 and plug a 25 into your second part. How many minutes does Mason play in all? So we're looking for a total here. So Connor, I'm going to add up 35 plus 25. So what is 5 plus 5, Connor? 10. But I can't squeeze a 10 in my 1s. But I know that a 10 is 1 10 and 0 1s. Now, Connor, what is 1 plus 3 plus 2?
So 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 3 is 6.
So the answer is 6 10s and 0 1s make 60. So part whole. Mason plays for 60 minutes in all. What's another way to say 60 minutes, Connor? 60 minutes. What does it equal, Noah? 1 hour. Yes, good job. All right, let's go to the next page. Beckett, help me out. Ella scores 12 points in a basketball game. Circle 12 and put 12 in your first box. Jill scores 7 more points than Ella. Circle 7 and put 7 in your second box. How many points does Jill score? So we're going to add 12 plus 7. Make sure you line up your ones. So Beckett, what is 2 ones plus 7 ones? 9. So I can put 9 ones because I haven't made a 10. And then what is 1 plus nothing? 1. So 12 plus 7 is 19. Jill scores 19 points. Amelia, each side of a bus has the same number of seats. Isaac, pay attention because this is the one you struggled with. Same number. Everybody say same. Same. Means equal. Same means equal. Say it. Same means equal. You guys are a tough audience today. Amelia, there are 17 seats on one side. So put your 17 in. And how many are there on the other side? 17. 17. Good job. So we're adding 17 plus 17. So Amelia, what is 7 plus 7? 14. 14. This girl knows her doubles. I can't fit 14 in the one, so I'll carry up my 10, 1 10, and 4 ones. And now, Amelia, what is 1 plus 1 plus 1? 3. So 17 and 17 is 34. There are 34 seats on the bus in all. Turn the page. Jacob, a cat sleeps for 45 minutes. Circle 45 and put it in your first box. Jacob, then she sleeps for 25 more minutes. Circle 25 and put 25 in your second box. How many minutes does the cat sleep in all? All right, Jacob. So I have 45 plus 25. Jacob, what is 5 plus 5? 10. So I carry up my 10, put in my 0 ones. Jacob, what is 1 plus 4 plus 2? 7. So 45 and 25 is 70. The cat sleeps for 70 minutes in all. Sage. Jeremy's team swims 23 laps. Circle 23 and put 23 in your first box. Andy's team swims 20 minutes more. Circle 20 and put 20 in your second part box. How many laps does Andy's team swim? So Sage, we're adding up 23 minutes plus 20 minutes. Sage, what is 3 plus 0? What is 2 plus 2? How many minutes does Andy's team swim? 43 minutes. Good job. Oh, sorry. It was how many laps, not how many minutes. But you know what I mean. Landon. Sweet little quiet in the back, Landon. Gabby takes 18 books off the shelf, Landon. Circle 18 and put 18 in your first box. There are 29 books left, Landon. So circle 29 and put 29 in your second box. We're adding up, God bless you, 18 plus 29. Because we want to know how many books were on the shelf to start. So Landon, what is 8 plus 9? 17. So I carry up my 10, put in my 7 ones. That's 17. Now, Landon, what is 1 plus 1 plus 2? 4. So how many books were on the shelf to start, Landon? Psst, Landon, look up here. How many books were on the shelf to start?
47.
47. Good job. There were 47 books on the shelf. And for my final problem of the day, Noah. Noah, Paul sells 14 pears. So circle 14 and write 14 in your first box. He sells 26 bananas. So circle 26 and put 26 in your second box. We've got 14 plus 26. Noah, what is 4 plus 6?
10.
So I carry up my 10, put my 0 ones in place. What is 1 plus 1 plus 2?
4.
So Noah, how many pieces of fruit does Paul sell in all?
40.
Paul sells 40 pieces of fruit.
You know what?
The next page in your book says homework at the top. I would like you to write your name on that paper. The first thing I do is always the same. Take out my pencil and write down my name. Then carefully, slowly tear that out. Put it in your return to school folder. This is due tomorrow. Friends at home, take a picture of both sides and upload it for some points. See you later.